And good morning, everybody. We are in the car, one final leg of the drive.
So excited.
We are stoked. I think Pup's ready to get out of the car. James is ready to get out of the car. I'm definitely ready. We are leaving Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's been one hell of a 8-day adventure that we've had so far.
I'm looking it up at the place I ordered dinner from last night. I highly 10 out of 10
Fantang, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It was absolutely so delicious that I wanted to keep eating until I couldn't eat, and then I was like, I'll eat it for breakfast, and then I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning and was like, you can't eat that for breakfast.
No,
it's just too heavy for breakfast.
That's not breakfast food.
Now, if I was at home and I could mix it into some eggs, I would have.
That would have been great. We are going to Satellite Coffee here in Albuquerque, which is a local coffee chain. We're gonna go try them out, give them a shot. We're gonna get some coffee, get on the road. We've got an 11-hour drive ahead of us. We've got some house updates and stuff coming up, but first coffee. There is Nancy taking a picture. Locally roasted in Albuquerque. All right, so let's give it a, what's that?
Good.
Is it good? You like it? I got a iced Java. It's kind of like a, like an iced mocha. Ooh, that's really good. Very sweet, but very good.
That's a Frio.
That's like a blended frap type thing. Nancy got the same drink I did, just a much larger size.
Hand sanitizer up.
Yeah, I already did. Gotta keep it clean. Did you see the nurse in there without wearing a mask?
Okay, so I was thinking about it because you know how you go into a store and you're the only one wearing a mask and everybody's staring at you?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you think she feels uncomfortable as we do when we're the only one, as she's the only one not wearing a mask?
I mean, I hope so. I saw she's wearing scrubs and everything and she's not wearing a mask. And all over New Mexico, it does say masks are required in public in New Mexico.
Yeah, they're very...
So...
Just give me 1 second, I'm posting an Instagram story post. Follow me on Instagram, guys.
Yeah, Nancy is always linked in all of my videos. Make sure to click the description box so you can find her Instagram, my Instagram, our Twitters.
10 hours.
There we go.
We should be home by 6:30 if we can limit our stops.
Oh, all right. 10-hour drive. It's gonna be, and that's probably including the time change, I'm guessing, because mine says 11 hours plus. So it is like an 11-hour drive, but we do get to regain an hour. We gotta try and just make this as quick as possible. Gas stops, puppy stops, food stops, but 10 hours is just 11 hours is such just a long drive. Oh, that's really good.
There's apples on it, quinoa.
That was what, the rabbit wrap?
Rabbit wrap.
The rabbit wrap here at Satellite Coffee. Next stop, we're gonna catch you guys up with some home updates. We actually may even have a further update. We're kind of waiting on a few phone calls and stuff right now to wrap all this up. We're getting out of here. Let's go.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you'll still want me, I hope you'll still need me 1,000,000 years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity.
Now she's turned to drive.
You gonna take us home? So we just made a quick food and gas stop. Made a stop at McDonald's. There's something about being on the road. I love sausage McMuffins. So that's exactly what I got. Nancy got a hash brown.
I sure did.
And I got a sausage breakfast burrito as well.
Well, James, do you want half a hash brown?
And that, my friends, is how you eat McDonald's breakfast.
I'll be with you eternally.
And about 3 hours into our drive, we just made it into Arizona. We've got another 5 or 6 hours through this state. So, I mean, Arizona's gorgeous. One, it's the Grand Canyon state, which I'm gonna throw up a link to our little Grand Canyon video. Make sure to go check that one out. That one was a few years ago. Look at that, Arizona. They have the same sign up 5 times.
They're real proud.
Yeah, it's their 200-year celebration sign or something. Still haven't received a phone call to update you guys about house stuff. I'm still kind of waiting on that stuff. But
we are talking about Route 66.
Yeah, so this travel through the 40 Interstate 40 is, it follows Route 66 a lot. And like I was telling you guys in previous videos, like I grew up on Route 66 pretty much my entire life. We're totally talking about how cool it would be to make that 2,500 mile drive from Los Angeles to Chicago.
We're talking about doing it from Chicago to Los Angeles, so we don't have to drive all the way to Chicago.
Fly to Chicago, rent a car, and then drive all the way to LA, because that's home for us. So
right now, that's what I'm saying. We need to do it before that's like
before it's no longer home.
We were just in the major cities. That's where you stay in your hotel. It's very clean, and they take care of it. And
yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be cool to check out. So yeah, Arizona. Here we go.
Holy crap.
Ooh. That was just about the windiest pit stop I think we've ever had.
Yeah, that one was very windy.
Oh, that was insane. Gas has definitely gone up. We were paying like $1.50 a gallon for gas, and now we're paying like $2.09 or something like that out here. It's rough. 7 hours and 40 minutes or so away from home. It's interesting. I'm an Android user, so mine says 7 hours and 40 minutes. I think you guys could probably see that. Nancy's an iPhone user. She uses Waze, and look, we've been consistently about 45 minutes off from each other. I wonder why that is. On the road again.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you still want me, I hope you'll still need me a million years from now.
We are driving through a wild windstorm right now. I mean, it's not kicking up any dust. Luckily, there's a lot of like plants and vegetation to keep like the dirt down and stuff, but what'd you say, 30, 40 mile an hour winds? Yeah. Like that's solid wind, so the gusts could possibly be even way higher than that. It's knocking over road signs and everything. Tons of road construction too. The entire 40 has just been nothing but road construction all the way through Nashville.
Yeah, the whole time.
The entire time, we go 1 lane, 2 lane, 1 lane, 2 lane. So, yeah, it's been a mission. I've never seen you hold a steering wheel like that before.
That's because my car's flying everywhere.
Those mountains look pretty out there, though. Nancy just put in about 5.5 hours worth of driving. We are in Williams, Arizona, and it's still crazy windy. Gonna fill the tank up, then it's my turn to drive.
Sorry, it's so bumpy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to California.
We are finally back in our home state. Just about 3 hours and 45 minutes to go.
I'm ready.
Oh, we are all ready.
Besides wanting to stop at the river that's right over here and wanting to swim and spend some time there.
Yeah.
I'm so ready to go.
So ready. I want my bed. I want my couch. It's a very uninteresting part of the drive.
Yeah.
It's just nothing but ground.
That river over there.
We're just cruising through Bullhead City, Needles area. We're gonna get home and we're gonna catch you up. There's I know I've been teasing it this entire video, but we finally got some phone calls about the house. There's a little further investigating we got to do.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go.
Things might be happening. All right, bye.
Bye.
Wow, back in familiar territory. 12 hours, guys. 12 hours we just spent on the road, traveling, including stops and everything. It sure feels good to be back in. I mean, we just walked in the door just moments ago. Spent this entire video telling you that we're gonna talk about house stuff. So let's talk about house stuff.
We have to handle some house stuff.
We also have to have some house stuff.
Yeah.
Handle some house stuff. When we went out there, you guys got to see a little smidge of our tour through the house, going to check out, inspect the property and stuff like that. I, after that day, did not film anything in Nashville for 48 hours. We went out there Thursday, saw the house. We went back Friday because we had an inspection on Friday. The inspection went fairly well. Then we also needed to have a pool inspection as well as a septic tank inspection. So we had a whole bunch of inspections that needed to be done before we could even think about this possibly being ours. we've got a lot of good news. I'm gonna say it's like 95% good news and then 5% bad news.
Yeah, there's a little bit that's like, but that's also like we're from California and things that are common out there aren't common here.
They do
and so
things.
For us, that's big red flags, but we also have to realize that
it's a different area and they do things differently. They just do things differently, which is kind of the difference of what we're having to try and figure out, which, like, I'm not a homeowner. I have never owned a home before. So I'm having to learn this process, and I'm talking to my mom and my sister and friends and stuff like that, just trying to figure out what to do. But again, everyone knows California laws and California rules and what you do when you buy a house and what paperwork gets provided and what information
or what'll come back on a report, on an inspection report that might not, if it shows up here, that's a big no-no, but there...
It's
like,
just kind of
from humidity and stuff, like there's just different.
So there are things that we have had to put in a request for to have them take care of before we even consider making this our property. All in all, I'm gonna say things are looking pretty good at this moment in time right now.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say we're pretty solid in getting this house, which is a scary and yet amazing.
Really exciting.
Coming back to this little apartment, which is our apartment, which is amazing. Like,
it's so nice to be home.
It's so nice to be home, but coming back, I'm like, man, I would much rather
just
social
thinking about
distance and
being able to be outside and a yard and be like kind of submerged in nature. And now we're back here, and it's just like.
Apartment living.
Yeah, which is...
We don't have a patio, we don't have a balcony, all we have is our front door and everything inside of it. So I know that these videos probably ended up being fairly long from this trip, and kind of don't even care. I know people watch 30% of videos, especially when I post like a 15 to 20 minute video, people watch like 7 to 8 minutes or something like that.
Which is fine. Thanks for watching the 7 to 8 minutes.
Appreciate
I hope
you
had
guys.
fun while you did it, and if you're here the whole time, then...
We love you for it. Yes. Fuck yeah. I mean, really, it does nothing but give me pleasure to know that a fraction of the people stay to the end. And it's you people that we have to.
And it's our online diary, so that's also really cool.
Absolutely. So we love having you guys here. Let's break this down. Before we end this vlog, I'm gonna have to say, we just went through, 7 or 8 different states?
Yes.
Out of all of the states that we went through, California is absolutely the most...
I would put that neck and neck with Arkansas? They didn't do anything.
No
Arizona
masks.
was pretty terrible. Number 1 best was by far New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Like, they have signs everywhere, like, you're not allowed to drive more than 2 passengers or 2 people in a car. If you're a local.
Mm-hmm.
They have signs everywhere that's telling you that you need to wear your mask. And everybody is wearing their masks. You go into a store, everybody's wearing their masks.
The hotels require you to have a mask to walk in the door.
Arizona was spotty.
Yeah. And same thing with Oklahoma and stuff like that. But I'm just going to have to say it was kind of eye-opening to see the way that the world is working outside of our little bubble here in California. So it was eye-opening to see the way that the rest of the country is working, and not the rest of the country, but in the parts that we got to experience of the country, and the way that people are operating and stuff. I feel like we did incredibly good. We brought like 3 bottles of hand sanitizer with us. We had more masks than we have faces. We were just going through and staying away from people.
You wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom, and we used towels every time, paper towels to open doors and shut doors, and then you still hand sanitize when you get back to the car.
Yeah.
I feel like we were very, very good about it. We stayed at hotels that had disclaimers, literally saying that they had cleaned everything. That it felt clean to me. I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
There was only one spot that I felt uncomfortable.
It was our first
very
hotel.
First one.
Yeah, it was our first hotel, and it was just kind of a shitty little place. So, but that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, guys. We appreciate you guys taking this journey with us. God love you. I mean, shit. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just happy to be home.
We're home.
I am happy.
I'm gonna
end this, and I'm gonna sprawl out on my couch after I thank you guys so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. A lot of big things are changing in our lives. To my friends that I haven't seen yet, I fucking love you guys, and I cannot wait to spend time with you guys. This quarantine shit and the way that this is all happening all in one time is just crazy. We may be here till February. We may be leaving sooner. We kind of don't know what's going on, but
you'll know when we know.
Love you guys. Thank you. Click subscribe. Do the things. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.